To thank the Secretary for sending the invitation for us to come and meet you and listen to you, and as well as let you know what we think about the floriculture industry and what plan we have in mind to help you grow and contribute to the different aspects that we see floriculture contributes to. As Director Environment and Director Operations alluded to, for some of us, flowers play a very important role. You all, flowers has been very close to me at a personal level for a long period of time. And if you come to my home or my office, you will see flower vases and pot plants in my office. Flowers, as alluded to by the previous two speakers, has a direct and indirect impact on our quality of life. The environment that we live in determines our quality of life. And one of the environment enhancing contributing factor is the entire natural habitat, the natural plants and species that we have around our environment. We kind of got used to that environment with flowers and plants and crops and vegetables and animal species, whether it's dogs or dogs or chickens, etc. And quality of life then was really, really good. And now we see in the urban areas, we miss those natural environment around us. So some of us, we create those environments by deliberately going out and planting trees, plants, whether it's flowers or fruit trees. So ladies and gentlemen, flowers does impact our quality of life through the environment around us. It enhances the environment positively. That gives us numerous direct and indirect benefit. The direct benefit basically is one, oxygen that it emits that we take in. And then the entire visual impact of a bright, colorful environment plays a very important role in enhancing our daily quality of life through the environment around us. Nice coolness, brightness. It also keeps the environment cool, the temperature as well. So the environment dimension is something that unfortunately people in Fiji have never valued, and I suggest that Director Operations get our research team to do some kind of analysis and do some kind of report on how the floriculture side contributes to enhancing quality of life of ordinary people in Fiji through the environment enhancement. It also contributes towards our effort to avoid desertification. So again, on agriculture, where we are fighting and working very closely as well as environment to ensure that we don't contribute towards land desertification and land degradation through our practices, agricultural practices and logging practices. So all those who are involved in this industry are also assisting us in ensuring that we reduce the level of desertification that is contributed towards by loggers, by agriculturalists who are actually harvesting trees or crop species. In agriculture, we also see the floriculture industry as a small but upcoming, growing and significant industry contributing to the economy, contributing to the livelihood of households. And it is, when I was in academia, I did some study on and actually published a paper on female-headed households and looked at how female-headed households, how they are identifying certain niche for them, certain specialist market where they can fit in. And I noted at that particular point in time that floriculture is one sector, one industry where female-headed households or females are able to easily put in their delicate and intrinsic skills at use and improve their livelihood. So we need to enhance this particular industry so that the existing participants are able to grow and also the new ones can come in. Need to create the space for them. So I want to first of all thank you all for taking interest in this industry, which from your point of view, you may be thinking about your livelihood, but from our point of view, you're contributing much bigger than just your own personal gain and personal objective. It is in terms of environment enhancement, in terms of and therefore indirectly enhancement of our quality of life. And secondly, it is contributing to reducing the level of desertification, though it may be slow, but you are contributing towards reducing desertification. And three, you are contributing towards increase in economic transactions through your activity in the market. We want this industry to grow. We want more people who are not able to seek employment elsewhere to come into the industry and play an active role as an entrepreneur. The beauty part of this, the players in the industry is that you are self-made. You are your own. You are an entrepreneur. You are developing, and you are also employing others through your own incentive. What else we want? This is what we want. Yesterday I was talking to farmers about treating agriculture as an entrepreneur, as a business, and them being an entrepreneur, so that we can sustain it, we can make it sustainable. And here we are. You all are entrepreneurs. All we need is to give you that little leverage that will allow you to grow faster. You are growing now, but you are growing at a smaller rate. We want you to grow faster, not only for your own benefit, but more people will start participating, either establishing their own entrepreneurship in floriculture or come and join you or be your employee. I was talking to the director, from the environment point, we want to work with you, and I'll ask Dr. Vinesh Kumar to work with you to develop a paper on how floriculture assists in environmental rehabilitation and reduction in net degradation, so that we can provide some funding from the environment towards you and the other groups in Fiji. There are about 200 floriculture clusters and about 2,000 people involved in this individual, 200 clusters like cluster 1 here, Legalega, etc. Throughout with Lebu in the Eastern Division. We want to do a little bit of more number crunching and develop a paper on how floriculture contributes towards enhancement of the environment and reduction in the land desertification, so that we can assist you and other groups from that particular funding. Number two, we got small funding within agriculture ministry that we get in the budget every year. We have assisted you, and we would want to see how we can assist all the groups, including you, going forward. Number three, we want every month, last Saturday of every month, we want to give you a spot in town. Let's say Nadi group in Nadi somewhere, you locate for us. We will pay for the spot. We will pay for we will organize the marquee, where you just come and sell on that particular day. So that will happen in Legalega, in Nadi, in Agriculture. We just want the floriculture groups to come and tell us. So a day before, we'll set it up, that marquee. Let's say you want to set it up near Nadi, wherever the foot traffic is. You want to set it up Nadi or between bus stand and Prisa, what do you call that park? Koribula Park. You want it there, or you want it in Nadi, wherever. Like a lot of our people, if they want it near the waterfront, this Seli Park or somewhere, wherever, we will organize it with the town council. We'll pay them the fee. We'll do the marking a day before, and we'll take up the marking in the evening, on the Saturday evening. You just bring your thing, sell, and go. We will organize security as well to look after you. So last Saturday of every month, you be there, and we'll see. I'll try to come around and maybe meet you there. Every town, every group, and so I look forward to listening to you and reading your proposal. But I want to assure you that you will have our full support to grow at a faster rate, to grow the industry, and to get more players in the industry. Of course, you may not like more players in the industry, but eventually, when this becomes really lucrative, market will expand itself. That's how it is. But I want to thank the leader, and secretary, and the president for alerting us and getting us to really look into this. And we want to look at how we can really assist you in a bigger way going forward.
The group initially began in 2018, but was pretty much stagnant for almost 2 years. And when the whole world was fighting the pandemic in 2020, we actually did something for ourselves, and it proved to be one of the best years for us. A huge thank you to the agriculture officers in Nadi, namely Mr. Vinay Sami and Ms. Ateleni. Thank you so much for your continued support for our group members through and helping us in our mission, which is to empower our members through the right spirit and attitude, so they in return do the same thing for their own communities. And our vision is to be one of the best groups in the Western Division, and to provide our customers with the best service with excellence. We are really grateful to the Ministry of Agriculture for providing us with opportunities, and we are here today as a result of one such opportunity, where we were invited by Mr. Vinay Sami to attend a workshop on Jagriti Peace. And there we had a chance to meet our PS, and through him we were guided, and thank you, Ms. Sufwana, for attending one of the meetings with us and being our mouthpiece to the ministry. So we are here as a result of that. So thank you so much for that.
Women empowerment isn't just a catchy slogan. It is a key factor in social and economic success of nations. When women succeed, everyone benefits. Women's rights and gender equality have come a long way. With this quote, I'd like to enlighten an insight about this proposal and how it will change our livelihood. This project about diversification into cut flower business, apart from selling potted plants. One of the key elements for our growth and stability, so that we can explore a wider range of customers, introduce more varieties to our collection, and build nurseries as per the standard requirements for orchids and anthuriums. As what you can actually say, the display today is orchids and anthuriums. At the moment, we would like to diversify into cut flower business, which we have been approached by Floriculture Support Association. However, the challenge to ensure that we provide a nursery according to the standard required for orchids and anthuriums. Once again, a financial constraint is one of the key elements that the members are facing. Due to the idea of diversification into cut flower business, the members now have an opportunity to make a fixed market for this business, as well as selling their potted plants. Cut flowers are, like the minister has actually mentioned before, they are used in bouquets, wreaths, corsage, and special flower arrangements used for office decorations, weddings, birthdays, and many other occasions. The two flowers that has been identified for cut flower business is orchids and anthuriums. Cut flower business has a huge demand, and the supplier being Floriculture Support Association now requires cluster groups to divert into this business. Proposal which is beneficial to all ladies as income generation will become consistent. The key element to get this business is to ensure that all ladies are able to provide with the standard necessary for orchids and anthuriums. These plants are they require a 80% shade. The Floriculture Support Association has offered to fix a low price for the purchase of these orchids and anthurium plants. Each member will require to purchase 300 plants to start this project. Satsi's Orchid has been actively involved in conducting workshops relating to the care and potting of anthuriums and orchids. They have given the assurance that they will continue to support our cluster group and this opportunity to definitely enhance the livelihood of our members. Apart from that, we have actually also invited them to come and attend our meetings. Apart from very, very grateful for the Ministry of Agriculture as they have been part of our meetings ever since this group has been established. We have been actually also trying to make sure that we get the right education and training before we get into this cut flower business, because that is one of the key elements of ensuring that we multiply our plants, apart from actually making sure that we are able to supply the cut flowers to the market. And like I said, the demand is huge, and we have identified this as a good business. And especially, like I said, this has been actually come for an opportunity. These ladies have worked hard. They have worked actually tirelessly. I have known many of them actually selling plants at the market, and they actually stand in the hot sun out there from 8 to 2 sometimes, every time on a Friday or a Saturday. And I do salute you guys. I do, and I appreciate being part of this group. I really do. And being the minister being here, we would like to actually thank you for your time, sir, and thank you for your accepting our invitation. This is actually a great opportunity for us, for you being here with us and taking your time out, and an opportunity for each lady over here looking at you with your support. I guess we will be able to make our dreams come true. And thank you for once again, and thanks Vinesh for being part of us as well. And I have known Vinesh from last year, and he is extremely supportive as well. So we would love to work with you, madam, as well. And if there's any other way we can actually contribute, and any other information that you require from us, we would be happy to actually work together to make this success. And any other projects that would be coming over and you need our expertise, we will definitely be there for you. Thank you, everybody.